Hey, my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we got another episode to talk about, and I gotta say, we got a lot to talk about. First, Nick calls out Victoria on her trip to LA with Nate. Jack asks Diane to marry him now, and Phyllis confesses her scheme with Stark and how she unalived him to Summer. Welcome back to CBS Soap Dish Recap, where we recap everything CBS Soaps, both the Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful. This is your Young and the Restless recap for April 27th. And without any further ado, let's talk about this episode. So let's head back over to Chancellor Park, where it left us with Phyllis and Summer is asking her mom what the heck is happening right now, especially when she was supposed to be burnt to a crisp with poison in her system. She, however, tells Summer not to call Daniel and that she's the only one that gets to know that she's alive. Very, very interesting. Don't tell Daniel or Kyle. Just let his mom rot in prison, huh? Can you say divorce court is on the horizon? I thought Summer didn't like secrets. I guess only when she keeps them. And she even said Daniel can't know because he might want to do what? The right thing. And what the heck is wrong with that? Now, Summer told her that she hurt a lot of people, but that won't matter to the people that love her. Funny she didn't say that about Diane. She said the only thing that matters is that she's alive. Man, what a hypocrite. Let's see how she feels when she hears the rest of the story. She tells Summer that she did some stupid things and trusted the wrong man. Excuse me, Phyllis, you the one brought that man to town? Yeah. Funny, Diane trusted him too and got burned. Maybe you should have learned from her mistake when he tricked her into embezzling money, but I guess she didn't care about that. So she goes on to tell Summer that they planned to put Diane in prison, but she came to her senses all of a sudden and wanted to back out. Came to her senses. The jury is still out on that. She said Jeremy threatened her and was going to unalive her. But didn't Diane say that he was dangerous, Phyllis? Now, Phyllis said that she was watching her and saw how much pain she was in. That's why she came forward. Oh, how sweet. Now, Summer guesses that the poison and crash was fake. You think? What gave it away? She's standing right there, and she don't look like she just came from the spa, Summer. Now, Phyllis said everything Diane touches dies. Not true. You're still here. And I guess she hasn't learned a thing after even unaliving a man. Now, Summer told her she faked her own death like Diane did. Now, Phyllis says she wouldn't have done that to a child. It's the same thing. Now, Phyllis told her that she's the reason that Stark is unalive. Now, she claimed he threatened her with scissors, but she clawed him, grabbed him away from him, and then he was gone. I guess you forget the part where you stabbed him with those scissors, then he was gone. Also, too, she made her own daughter an accessory, and if you keep this secret, Summer, guess what? You might as well go home and file for divorce, because when your husband find out that you've been keeping the secret that your mom is alive and his mom has been sitting in prison, oh yeah, it's over. You can kiss Harrison goodbye. But wait, there's more. Summer wants to go to the police. Why? Because the whole story sounds like self-defense. But Phyllis, yeah, she doesn't. She said that if she does, Diane will win and she's going to be the one that will pay. I cannot believe this. So Summer will be okay with Diane sitting or possibly going to prison for something that she didn't even do. Man, I can see that whole Kyle and Audra hookup coming soon to a television near you. So now, speaking of Jack, we're over at Crimson Lights where he's having this conversation with Michael. And look like to me, his conversation gave up a lot of reasonable doubt that Michael can use. However, Michael was not trying to hear it. And I'm like, man, you used to be a good attorney. Don't you see what's happening here? There's a lot of reasonable doubt he could use. But he kept pushing back, talking about all this fake evidence. Michael, really, you become just as bad as Chance at this point. And then later we see Jack went to visit Diane and she wants nothing to do with him. This is torture for her. He has news, which is he's trying to tell her that Stark is no longer with the land of the living. And then she's shocked. She was like, look, hey, I'm stuck here. Just leave me alone. I'm doing this for you guys. However, Jack, he decides that he wants to marry her right now. So now we're over at Society where we see Nate telling Elena about his trip to LA and lied to her face saying that he was going alone. Does he really think Elena won't find out that Victoria is with him in LA? Especially with Audra. You know how she works. That girl is always sneaking and creeping, trying to find out what she can for leverage. I mean, obviously he's thinking with the wrong head. And now we're over at Crimson Lights where Elena is there and he break the news that he's going to LA on business. And she didn't really ask too many questions about it. She just said, well, look, I can't go right now, but when you get back, we going somewhere. And I know Nate was okay with that answer, but Nate, yeah, you about to fall on your face or maybe fall somewhere else. And as for Elena, girl, I don't think you really want to know what he's doing. But yeah, it's going to come out. And finally, speaking of Victoria and Nicholas, can we say either brother versus sister or hypocrite versus hypocrite? These two are throwing jabs at each other for sneaking and creeping with employees when they both have done it. When Sally was CEO of Newman Media and Nick being COO of Newman. And now we have Nate being CEO of Newman Media and Victoria being the CEO of Newman. And they all got this whole thing going on. And Nick has the nerve to try to put her in check when he did the exact same thing. They both look real crazy right now. And if I was them, I would cut the whole situation loose. Nick, get out of the way of the situation with Adam and Sally. And as for Victoria, yeah, this is about to blow up in your face because you know what? Not only is Audra and Nick going to find out about it, but according to May Sweeps, somebody else is going to find out about it, and it's not just Elena. And I don't think you're going to be happy about that. Okay, so there you have it, your Young and the Restless recap for Thursday, April 27, 2023. Stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap also for today. And until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time. Bye.